Okay, we're going to go over March Spiral 14, but before we do that, we're going to go over 13's answers. So here they are. This is hard to read, but this is 600, 1,300, 8,300. It says 8/10. Okay, pause it if you need it. Okay, so for here, for number 1, 10,110 plus 231. So we got 1, 4, 3, and 10, 10,341. To subtract 2,012 minus 723, giving myself lots of room. More on the floor. I need to go next door. Give myself 10 more. 12 minus 3 is 9. 0 minus 2 I can't do. There's nobody home to get anything from, so I come way over here. I'm going to take one away and give one. Now this is 10. Now I can take one away and give myself 1. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 1 minus nothing is 1. Okay. Round each number to the nearest hundreds place. This would round to 600. Okay, my 1,000 is going to stay the same. So I have 329. So the 2 is the boss applesauce. It makes it rest. So it's going to let it rest at 300. My 8 is going to stay the same. Okay, my thousands place, I'm rounding to the hundreds. So now I have 293 rounded to the nearest hundred. The 9 is the boss applesauce. That's going to make me add one more. So instead of 293, this is closer to 300. Okay, each one of these is 4. Should have made your life very easy. There we go. Okay, so this is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. So I'm going to put a W here, an X here, and a Y there. Rudy says the letter X is at 1/2. He's correct because 2/4 is the same as 1/2. I basically divided both by 2 to get there. But if you think about it, if you have a pizza divided into 4 pieces and you eat 2 of them, if my circle was a little bit better, you would have eaten half of the pizza because you ate 2 out of the 4. And that's half. Okay, this one would have been 2/10, 4/10, 5/10, which is 1/2 right there, right? 8/10, and 10/10. Okay, that would be the order they go in. Okay, 351. Okay, and this is the one 12 times 3. This would have been 36 square feet. This one would have been 24, 18, 24, 18, and 24. So this is the only one that would have been 36. All right, let's take a look at number 14. Excuse me. So if you were to double 925, what number would you have? You have 2 ways of doing it. You can do 925 plus 925, because that's doubling it. Or you could do, if you wanted to get fancy-nancy on it, remember how you do that. First you multiply times that one and you carry anything over. Then you multiply times the 10s. Then you multiply times the hundreds and you write the answer. So you could challenge yourself and do it that way, or you could do it 925 plus 925. You could also do 925 plus 925, make sure you get the right answer, and then do this to see if you're doing it right. Okay, how many years ago was the War of 1812? Okay, so we are in the year 2020, and you're going to subtract 1812 to see how many years ago that was. You're subtracting to find the difference. Write each of the numbers below in expanded form. You know how to do that. That's like our Monday worksheet, right? Where you write it in expanded form. Don't get tricked up on this one, though. 10,000. You have 1 in the 10,000s, so that 1 counts for 10,000, and then you don't have any thousands, okay? Because the 1 counts for 10,000. Okay, write the equation that is represented by the non-shaded and the shaded parts of that one. So, okay, so non-shaded would be, let's see, write the equation that is represented by the non-shaded and shaded sections and then the total area. Okay, so we want an equation, not a fraction, an equation. So shaded would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So shaded is 4 groups of 4 equals 16. Non-shaded, I want you to figure out what that non-shaded would be. And then down here, write an equation for the whole thing down here, okay? Draw a circle around the fractions that are divided equally into fifths. So you have 4 different ones. You're gonna circle the ones that are divided equally into fifths. Some of them are divided into 5 sections, but they're not equal parts. They have fractions must be equal. Okay, so draw a circle around the shapes that are equally divided into 5 parts. Okay, circle the fractions that are equal to 1/2. Okay, you could use your fraction flip book to help you with this, but also you can look at this and say, okay, if I divided a pizza into 4 equal parts and I ate 2 of them, did I eat half of the pizza? If I divided a pizza into 12 equal parts and I ate 6 of them, did I eat half of the pizza? If I divided a pizza into 8 equal parts and I ate 7 of them, did I eat half of that pizza? Is 7 half of 8? Right here we have 2 is half of 4, 6 is half of 12, okay, 5 is half of 10, is 2 half of 12, okay? That's how you're gonna figure out if they're equivalent to 1/2. You can also use your fraction flip book to help you. Draw the lines of symmetry. Okay, symmetry we have not yet done in 3rd grade, but it's good to go through it. Symmetry is when you, I know you did it in 2nd, when you draw a line, okay, through a shape and 1/2 of it is exactly the same as the other half. So for example, I would not want to draw a line of symmetry. This is not, I would not draw it right here, because I can't cut this part out and flip it down and put it on top of that part. This is absolutely not the same shape as that, okay? But if I drew the line like, if I drew a straight line, if I drew a line like this right down the middle, I could cut this part out, flip it over and lay it right on top of that, okay? So think of where you could draw the line of symmetry here. Again, if you divided it like this, you cannot cut this out and put it on top and expect it to cover that whole section there. So that is not the right way to go. So see if you can maybe divide that some other way, okay? All right, Corey paid $30 a month for her cell phone and Eric paid $40 a month for his, okay? So Corey is $30, Eric is $40 per month. How much did each person pay for their phone over the course of 4 months? So you're gonna work out a problem for 2 different problems for Carrie. So Carrie is $30 a month times 4 months, and Eric would be $40 a month times 4 months. You know how to do that. You multiply the first 2 numbers and bring your 0 over. How much more did Eric pay than Corey? All right, you're gonna have to subtract to find the difference. When you get their total, you're subtracting to find the difference, their total of 4 months. So once you get these numbers over here, you're gonna subtract and to find how much more Eric paid than Corey. You're subtracting to find the difference. Okay, good job.